right, Grant, we couldn't leave without throwing one more brick at it. Fuck you guys. We're back in The Last of Us Part 2. Oh, shit. Yep. And I've done it all wrong. I've done it all wrong. I gotta run. He can't fight. I gotta run. If I can go through here. Okay. All right, here we go. So, yeah, welcome back, everybody. I'm Jeff.
Mike, Jeff, this is chaos.
Yes, it is. There's a lot going on here. Oh, boy. Here we go. So if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2, you're probably very confused about what's happening right now. And if you've already beaten the game, you're probably not that confused about what's happening right now. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Oh, boy. Grant, I think I would have died like 8 times at this point in my own personal Last of Us story.
I would have probably just straight up shit myself to death. Just been like, I give up. I'm shitting myself to death.
And strangely, that's actually the cure. Nobody. Oh shit! Hey, look who it is.
Hey.
All right.
Is that Joel?
It's Joel and Tommy. All right, let's.
Joel saved us.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Ooh.
Well, we thought she was gonna try and kill Joel, so that's gonna make things a little tricky,
a little awkward. Hey, no, it's cool. It's cool, man. Let's see. Ooh, let's go through here. Push that coal up there. That coal up against there. So, full disclosure, I have beaten the game at this point. So, I'm not gonna pretend like I don't know what happens. Here, fucking give me that.
You know what's up, but you told me something significant happens to the point where we should do one more bit.
At least, yes. I don't think...
Some things happen, I guess. Okay, I don't know.
I don't think that 30 whole hours... I don't think that anybody in this world... I don't know if you're ready for 30 whole hours of this, but I'm not ready to do it a second time.
You're playing the long game. You're like, oh, wait, we're going to need one more episode after this, Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it just gets crazy.
Well, I've actually been curious. Like, I was curious about whether we should maybe do, like, a Patreon video to see if we can actually get to the point where you actually start playing the game. So, fuck, get out of here. Ooh, that's right.
Wait, does it go into multiplayer?
Yep. The first one though had a full multiplayer mode. It's just
where you could be Joel and Ellie. I could have played with you.
I think it was a little different than that. I think it was.
Hold up. I could have played with you the whole time.
No. It was like an adversarial multiplayer mode. I don't even know.
You told me all I could be was the brick.
Well, Grant, I mean, we've all seen the Minecraft videos, so...
It's proven that I couldn't even handle being a brick.
One of the biggest problems in our Minecraft videos is that Grant can't right-click to open the doors, so you keep punching holes in the walls, letting all the zombies in, and that's not what we need in this game. All right.
It would be pretty interesting if I got to do this 2-player with you.
Yeah, in the first game they had a multiplayer mode.
Are they taking a Zamboni? They're like, quick, let's hop on the Zamboni to escape.
Oh shit, fuck, god damn it. It's a gondola, Grant. All the Zambonienthusiast.com is going to get all up in your face.
Shit, you're right. What's a Zamboni? A Zamboni's the thing that cleans ice during hockey games.
Yeah, that's
gondola.
Yeah, that's a gondola.
Are they planning on taking a gondola?
I think they're planning on trying to block the door with a gondola.
Okay.
Tommy, God damn it. Fucking.
That's one of the few things I know Wikipedia-wise about gondolas. They're great for blocking doors.
Yeah, blocking doors and going up really tall mountains. That's
fighting James Bond in. When do I ever see a gondola except for in a James Bond movie?
Get out of here. Punch you. Fucking punch you. Ooh.
And then I'm not even sure if it's in a James Bond movie, but it feels like it is.
Oh, shit. Whoa, God. All right. Yeah, Joel, thanks. Thanks for fucking helping me out. God damn it.
Jeff, I'm trying to talk to you about James Bond, and I feel like you're just paying attention to killing zombies.
I am kind of doing that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not exactly listening to your James Bond gondola theories. Your crazy dark web James Bond gondola anon or whatever you're talking about with me.
Remember that one James Bond movie where he fucks a gondola? He said deuces and fucks a gondola.
I don't remember if that's like an actual thing or if it's like, I'm Betsy Gondola. I work for fucking Scarman, John Scarman, the evil boss of Shrike or something. Like, oh my
Jeff,
God.
We used to get like our listeners, viewers, like there's a bunch of awesome artists and they used to like draw stuff, but now as far as I can tell, you skipped the website like, chat section, so it's just like YouTube is where the engagement is, right?
Well, it's not that I like. Oh God damn it! Fuck off me, zombie. Joel, help me, Joel. Am I supposed to be doing something here or?
Killing some of those zombies probably to help.
Is that gondola ready? Oh wait, is the Tommy's got that gondola in place? Can I? Okay, fucking I'm just murdering zombies. Yeah, the problem is that Wix turned off the discus access for the website. It's broken and they won't fix it. They're just like, use our shitty comment system, and I'm like, look, if I wanted a shitty comment section or comment system, I would just use the YouTube one, and so I did.
Yeah.
So
I was just wondering because like at least people like used to post photos and like Photoshop stuff, and now if I try to put a call out for people to give me some sweet fan art of James Bond fucking a gondola, I'm not sure I'm gonna get it anymore.
Well, there's always Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you guys can hit me up privately on Twitter or Facebook, but
slide into them DMs. Ooh. We gotta go back. Morty, we gotta go back. Uh-oh.
All right. In the comments, guys, give me the best name of a James Bond movie that would involve him fucking a gondola. What would be the title of that movie?
Oh, shit. She's staying at the old Baldwin place. I wonder if Billy's been there recently. I hear it.
Oh, Billy, the only Baldwin that still hangs out at the Baldwin place.
All right, let's go. So, Abby here has suggested that Joel and Tommy go back to the Baldwin place with them because it's safe there, and they can ride out the storm, and there won't be any zombies.
The Baldwin place was the dude who brought Abby over to the cliff and pointed out everything?
That was the those are the people, that were there. So, and then these two had sex.
Oh, dang! So this is the other scene you wanted me to see.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is why I wanted you to come back. See, you know.
You wanted me to see some sweet belly button action.
It's some real what's that movie with Bruce Willis where he goes to space? It's a real Armageddon scene. Real
Armageddon.
Playing with a ladies' midsection.
I could hold you close just to see you breathing.
Chemical.
Wait, does Ellie have a tattoo?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Over top of her, like, scar?
Yep. So I don't know if you remember, but she has a chemical burn on her arm to cover a bite mark. Because if people saw that she had a bite mark, they would assume that she was going to turn. So that's what she's saying right now. She's telling Dina about the bite mark.
Oh, Dina's learning, like, oh shit, you are immune?
Well, yeah, nobody knows. Nobody, like, only Joel knows.
Saying it right now.
Yeah.
Turns out
she's dropping some tooth, man.
Yep.
Sex.
Yep.
That's the thing about sex, man. It
makes you say stuff.
Teeth marks and cysts. Ow! Fuck you.
Fortunately, Dina doesn't believe her.
Hey.
Good.
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Oh, you want a bite mark?
Uh-oh.
Did you hear that?
The fucking
Jesse?
is there like
bite marks.
is there like a Krampus? Is there like an evil demon that shows up specifically when you smoke somebody else's weed? Like an evil weed demon?
I mean, they're both pretty much clothed at that
There's
point.
a blizzard outside.
I think we're in the clear.
Why are you here?
They're supposed to be on patrol and they got high and had sex. I don't know.
Why are you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel
They
didn't show
killed
up.
like a bunch on the way, though.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We waited for them for an hour.
Oh no.
For their horses when I saw lights.
Oh no, what's gonna happen, Grant?
They were fucking for an hour?
Please, no way.
Damn.
How much of their region have you covered?
That's some
Not much.
serious weed to give you that kind of
Go at it
stamina.
from different
In that
sides.
time, I could have had sex 35 times.
Writing solo, you don't know.
Exactly. They need help.
It's all about
Oh,
quantity,
Minuteman
Grant.
Jeff.
It's not quality. It's quantity. Quantity is a quality all its own. That's what I say.
Number of orgasms. After about like 4 or 5, it's just dust.
I only do it once a year, so that's the way I do it. I'm like a tortoise. So
35 times.
35
in an
times
hour, once a year.
Yeah.
It's like the weirdly opposite version of tantric sex.
Yeah, that's what I do on Groundhog Day. That's how I celebrate Groundhog Day every year. Is
February 2nd, huh? Yeah.
yep, just
The groundhog, Jeff's groundhog has to come up and see its shadow.
that's right. Yep. What? Fire in the hole.
So
See, that's smart.
this is if you guys have kids, Rage Select is a kid-friendly.
Do not watch
YouTube
this.
series.
Don't watch this with your children. I've already made a bag of dildos joke earlier. Like, let's not pretend.
Everyone has to keep pausing and going, okay, so kids, what a dildo is.
All right, here's a gondola, and here's why James Bond is a sexual predator. So, all right.
It was consensual. The gondola said, all for it.
Scared us.
How you guys doing?
We're good. Thanks.
You know what?
We're good, yeah.
I bet you could trade one of those portable hand warmers for like a fucking rocket launcher in this economy.
Wait,
Got any brushes or towels?
so she's there. Is Ellie there too?
No.
Nothing.
You have
Oh, so they got back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. They're at this other dude, Baldwin's house,
They're at the Baldwin's house. Yeah.
with Tommy and Joel.
How long y'all been here?
Oh, shit.
Since yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Did you guys like move all the furniture out, or having a disco party?
You two live nearby.
We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us. Restock before you head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy,
It's Mel.
this is my brother.
Joe.
Oh, I didn't know Tommy's his brother.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that before I played this.
I guess that was in the very beginning of the first game.
Uh-oh. Something's
Yes, I
happened.
have.
Oh!
What the? Holy shit!
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Did he just get gashed to death with a bottle?
She pistol whipped him, and she shot him in the leg with a shotgun. Oh my
fuck,
God.
Jeff, I'm not sure I'm okay with it.
Oh, do you want to do a full playthrough, right? You want to do a full playthrough?
God.
This is what you're into, you know.
Hey, guys, don't shoot him against the window. I mean, the window might break. And it's cold outside.
Grant, you should be so lucky.
Oh, be considerate of the window. Come on, Joel. You're a killing machine. Take him out.
Yes.
I actually went. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm going to shut up for a second. I'm not going to talk about dildos right now.
Who is Abby?
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Fuck yeah, Joel. That's a good response.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna torture you? What's this about?
Fucking move.
No, they're going to save him.
Hey.
They're going to get him surgery for his leg. It's going to be fine.
Okay.
It's going to be great. Everybody turn the video off. Joel is fine. Everything's cool. You go on with your life. Be like, what a happy story.
Hashtag Team Joel.
Like we have invited
This is
Grant
uncomfortable, man.
back just to
This is
watch
a
a
fucking horror movie.
fucking snuff film over here.
Yeah.
You don't get
What
to
did he
rush
do?
this.
I could tell you, but then that they tell you that like 10 hours from now, maybe about 10 hours from now. So
So wait, why'd she turn a kid his leg if, oh, she's going to torture him for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
How do I get
Man,
down
these fucking Walking Dead and zombie shit, it's just... Here we are trying to have some good, lighthearted jokes about James Bond fucking gondolas, and
Yep.
they gotta do this shit to us.
Yep. Well, you know.
Well, was that the scene that you wanted me to see?
Oh.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
I mean, Grant, we're just getting started. This is a 30-hour game, and we're at like what?
Wait, what?
Like
what have you tricked me into?
the end of hour 2. So
Jeff, wait, why is my leg chained to the chair?
Oh, don't.
How did you even manage that remotely?
Trust me, Grant, I would never make you play this game. I would never make anybody play. I feel like making another person play this game that didn't want to is like the whole moral of this game is don't do that. Don't fucking do that shit.
So this is a relentlessly dark game,
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Yes. Yeah, this game makes The Last of Us 1 look cheery and bright. It really does. Like, so you can take that with a grain of salt. So, or with you can take that with whatever you like.
What was Naughty Dog more like? Super depressed dog?
I don't know. I have a lot of feelings that I am repressing right now because me in this game, I have a lot of thoughts about it. But I'm not here to just be relentlessly crappy about this video game right now. So,
Can I ask, is it always well done?
it is an extremely pretty, technically competent, very well acted, directed, and polished game that I disagree
and it makes
with.
you feel something?
I disagree fundamentally with the story of this game. So, yeah.
Holy shit. Oh.
Get off me! Get her hands! Get the fuck off me!
Yeah.
Oh. Ellie got there pretty quickly.
Yep. She was pretty close.
You're gonna fucking die!
What's going on?
This is so strange.
Who is that?
Let him go!
Why aren't you
So
both
strange.
outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
Huh.
What did you expect? We got to get out of here before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it.
Cheeseburgers? Oh, no. Okay. Something else.
End it right now with her watching.
Joel,
So, she was beating him to death with a golf club.
Joel,
Yep.
fucking get up! Please stop! Please don't shoot! Joel,
Oh,
please get
well,
up.
this is a snuff film here, Jeff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at how well they rendered the brains on the end of that golf club.
Yeah, and the spurt of blood and the queasiness in my stomach, they rendered that pretty well.
Yeah. Yep.
Why wouldn't they just kill her? Isn't she a liability?
That's what they're discussing right now. Is basically whether to or not.
What are their morals and ethics here? So can you spoil for me? Like, what's going on? I guess you can't because...
I can't because we're recording. Yeah, I'm not going to do that in case anybody wants to play this game. Yeah. I can tell you about it when we're not recording if you want, but...
This is the... I mean, this might be riveting for other people to watch. This is a disturbing one, man.
Yeah, might be one of the more like bleak video games I've ever played in my entire life, and that includes The Walking Dead. So,
Jesse!
Oh man, The Walking Dead when that one character gets beaten to death. That's pretty much where I stopped ever watching that show ever again. And this is a good place to stop. Hey, you guys can follow me at. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I mean, we've only got a few. We've got a little bit of time left, but I'm not exactly sure how far we can even get in that amount of time. once we get to Seattle, like it really starts. But we are literally still in the prologue. We haven't really even started playing the game for realsies yet. So
wait, Dina found her?
yeah, I mean, they knocked out Ellie and Tommy.
And then she woke up with the dead body of Joel, and Dina found her.
Yeah, Dina and Jesse found her because she ran off to go ahead of them and find out what happened with Joel. So,
and Tommy lived.
Yeah, they just knocked him out.
Stabbed him in the face a bunch, and he was like dead too. So they only wanted Joel.
Yep.
And Joel had many a sin on his resume, as it were. So there might be to some degree a justification, but man, not a public just savage shredding. Now
savage shredding sounds like the name of like a PlayStation 2 snowboarding game.
I know.
Savage shredding.
You know the justification that the game has said for that.
I do.
How do you feel? Is
that
too telling as well?
I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna say that my feelings are complicated. I feel like I don't know. A lot of it, there are a wide degree of feelings about this game. One of them is that I think it's too long. I just think it's too long. Like, there's a possibility that the point that they're making, I think, could have been made in a much shorter game. I know there's going to be a lot of people who really like the combat and like the exploration and the world. Like, they really do a good job. I mean, look, it looks great. It looks fucking beautiful. Like, his characters are very well rendered and it moves smoothly and it's great, but it's just so oppressively depressing that like I have a hard time with this one. So
yeah.
In fact, I think that my main problem is that it's so oppressive and it's so long that at a certain point I checked out mentally or emotionally. Like, I was still going through the motions. I was still playing the game, but I wasn't really feeling anything anymore because it was just too fucking dark. It was too dark for me to continue to just be like mad and bad and sad the entire time.
So it keeps getting darker from here?
How large that group is.
I think so. I mean, it's going to really depend on how you feel about what you're seeing and what's going on. Like, there's a lot going on in this game, and I see what this game is doing, and it's just one of those things where it's not really entirely for me. Like, I've been talking with people on our Discord. I've read a lot of the 10 out of 10 reviews. I've seen what a lot of people say on Twitter, and I kind of am in the camp of the people that are not. They don't dislike this because of, because Ellie's gay or whatever, all that stuff, right? I don't care about any of that. But the story is very, very thick, and I think that it hammers its point home too many times for me to remain on board with it. There's a point where I just get tired, and at that point, then, like I said, I emotionally checked out, focused more on the combat.
Right.
So there are some bright points. There's a
Rage Select Discord?
Yeah, that's where we're recording right now, Grant.
Hey, no, but there's like a chat thing on it? Like, I can...
Yeah, I can invite you to the Rage Select Discord. There's like a bunch of channels. There's one for music and food and kaijus, and we just hang out.
Invite kaijus? What the fuck? Matt Frank?
Hey, Matt Frank has his own channel. What can I say? So, in any case, she's learned that they had the patches that said WLF on them. That's the Washington Liberation Front. So she knows they're from Seattle, and she's going to go. Tommy is basically telling her that, like, they can't afford to send the number of people that they would like to send because that would leave Jackson undefended, not defended enough against all the regular shit they have to deal with on a regular basis. And she's like, well, fuck you. He's your brother, and he was my dad, thing, whatever. I'm going. So you can do whatever the fuck you want to, but I'm going to go.
Is Tommy going to join her?
I'm
You're not going to tell me nothing, man.
I feel like all will be revealed if you just keep watching the game.
Fine, but it dedicates itself to like 5 minutes of mourning that we have to watch, and I'm like, yeah, I already feel shitty. Where's my video game escapism? The correct answer is every other game out there, Grant. Let this one be artistic and make you feel things, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have played SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, you know.
I'm about ready for us to wrap this up and jump it back into the world of Minecraft.
You know, it's funny because I was thinking
more shit to build.
I was thinking that we should. We were not recording a Minecraft video this week, but I kind of wanted to do a Patreon video. Maybe we should just like palette cleanse in Minecraft after we get done with the 3 parts of The Last of Us 2.
We're just gonna end up recreating this scene where I beat you with a block. I've named golf club.
Yeah. Just a stick, a Minecraft stick. We're gonna like machinima recreate the beginning of The Last of Us 2 in Minecraft for no reason, and nobody wants to see
cathartic,
that.
Jeff. It's cathartic.
Okay.
Shit. At the beginning of this episode, I was like, give me your hilarious name for a James Bond movie where he fucks a gondola. And then it's like, everyone's just gonna be like,
by the East Gates.
fuck, dude, I don't even know if I can come up with a title. We just saw Joel beat to death with a golf club.
That's true. That's very true. What do you let me ask you this. What do you think about that, Grant? There's been a lot of people that are very mad that they felt like Joel was done wrong because this is not really a big spoiler, but I mean, like, he's dead, right? He's in the ground. It's not like halfway through the game Joel shows back up or something like that. Joel's dead. So how do you feel about the character from The Last of Us 1 just kind of unceremoniously executed in the first 2 hours of The Last of Us 2? The guy that you played.
I would argue that felt very ceremonious.
Oh, okay.
It felt like they really put him on a totem as a villain who had sins to pay for, and one of the sins of his past caught up to him. Mm-hmm. And as a result, someone who he had wronged in the past took a lot of pain and anger out on him with a golf club. And I don't know what their justification is or if I will agree with it when it's finally revealed, but it is a thing that was powerfully done, as our reaction might indicate. And it's a rarity in video games for them to be able to achieve something that makes you feel immediately that much for a character and feel the pain of losing them. I could see in another game,
do you remember, Grant,
us not giving a shit about a character and that being like, whatever, us kind of shrugging at a death scene.
Do you remember this watch? Do you remember this watch? So I went back and played the original Last of Us, and this is the watch that Joel's daughter gives him for his birthday the night the game starts. Like, he comes home from
when
work.
He gets in the car accident or whatever?
Yeah. He comes home from work, and she's like, it's still your birthday, and gives him a little box, and it's got that watch in it. So there's your thing. And a gun. So, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That gun has such a body count on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that just like...
Everything okay?
That there was... I mean, like, they were never going to be happy unless it was like Joel had a heroic death, right? Like he closes the door and Ellie's running and he's like, I'll hold him off. And then like he gets shot a whole bunch of times and he's like, fucking choke on it, and shoots a bunch of people. That was like the only way to do it. I don't really have that same mentality.
I could let it go, but I can't.
But I'm not really connected to a lot of characters in fiction. So
even Joel?
Even Joel.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like to an extent the emotional investment was there for me. I get the power of what they did. And good job on them for doing it, because they could have jerked us around and delayed what that was. At least they got it done within the first hour and a half of this long game. I don't know.
I wish I could.
So Tommy
I'd prefer that you
left.
stay.
He went by himself
That you stay.
and asked her to lock up Ellie so that she didn't go on her own.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here.
So Tommy's a dead man too. Interesting.
On foot?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to even make jokes with this game. I mean, like, it's the only way that I'm able to do anything because it's just so relentlessly serious, right? Like,
Throw a brick at it.
Oh, maybe we can throw a brick.
Oh God. Throw a hug at it. That's our new one.
Do me a favor and
Throw a hug at it,
bring my
guys.
dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
I don't know.
Wait,
Tommy
Tommy's
is,
her husband.
Yeah. That was when they. I feel like I don't remember the first game like super well,
Get going.
but I'm pretty sure that when
You're losing
Ellie
me.
and Joel get to Jackson in the first game, that Tommy is there and he's married to Maria, and that's why they kind of like accept them in briefly before they take off. So
Okay. Well, this is awkward. Can you at least play a guitar song for me? I love those kind of intimate moments in video games.
actually, it turns out that like you can play the guitar. Oh, okay. So we already got to Seattle. All right, Seattle day one.
Day one of the zombie thing?
No, day one of being in Seattle. It's Mount Rainier. Look, everybody. I used to live in Seattle. Do you know that?
Ooh, bougie fuck.
This hunter was on top of him.
It was in the it was in the
Joel couldn't get
The
to his gun.
90s.
early 2000s.
Early
2000s. Yep.
Were you scared?
I actually lived in Capitol Hill, where they've got the
Just
Chaz now, or the chop.
Back
or
then,
whatever it's
everyone
called.
had
Never grabbed his
mullets.
gun and
You had your
shot the kid in
ears
the face.
pierced with big hoop earrings, and you
14.
had an eye patch.
That's what do you imagine I was, like a skater pirate? Is that what you imagined me as in the early 2000s?
I don't remember the aughts very well.
Leather
This is what I think
vest,
happened.
a lot of facial tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Luckily, back then they wore off after about a decade.
yeah. It was one of the temporary facial tattoos.
They didn't know how to make them very well.
A henna
So
facial
how lost
tattoo.
are we?
So, so yeah, you can see. Look how
They
beautiful
rode
this game
bareback
is.
together all the way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, they got a.
What about those
They got a
crazy
saddle.
cannibals
Metaphor.
you and Joel ran into? They came after you guys once. Maybe these WLFs are connected to them. No.
So
This is
hard.
pretty, but
Didn't
it's
seem like
just
the same
more
Maybe
story
those carpet smugglers
being
were
unloaded. Like they have quite a story there. Like,
Joel crossed a lot
is the
of
video
people.
game the medium they want, or did they just want a TV show?
At least
Well, they're making one, so maybe that'll be a thing. Maybe that's a thing. So
I'm so glad because I just felt for so long that there hasn't been a zombie show that's done it bleakly.
Ellie.
I feel like all these zombie shows have just been getting too chipper and upbeat recently.
They're always so fun. It's just a romp. Do it bleak.
Yeah, after The Walking
Make it
Dead did that one musical episode, it's really just gone downhill from there. I just,
That flashback episode where they're like, "Hey, remember that one time when we?"
That was wrong. Turns out you do know
the
what
clip
you're
show over The Walking Dead. It's just a super cut of people's heads getting caved in and zombies and yeah.
Fuck Walking Dead, man. I can't handle that shit.
I actually wanted to see for a long time a zombie outbreak show and or movie where everybody bands together to fight against the apocalypse. I would watch that show because the thing is, like, when you look at this game so far, Grant, you can realize, right, that like you already can see that the main antagonists, the story doesn't seem to be about, oh shit, we need to survive this zombie apocalypse. It seems to be more about, what's going on with Ellie and Joel and Dina and Abby. So like, it seems like the zombie plague is it sometimes
It's kind of like an afterthought.
it factors in. It's part of the story, but it's not like, it's one of those things that I thought about a lot after I beat the game, where the first game was literally about the zombie apocalypse, right? Oh, by the way, you get to collect these cards throughout the game, these little cartoon cards, and they got little trading cards. So there's a bunch of these that you could pick up. But yeah, the first game, like it like you were kind of heading for a goal, right? You were heading like what Joel and Ellie were doing was like a goal, and that goal was directly related to the apocalypse. Whereas this one is much more personal. So
Good in there?
Found an old tourist map.
it's like you could have, I mean, without Joel or Ellie, you could have made this game without zombies, in my opinion. It could have
You
been.
just need like something from the world to have ended, and then it's a retribution game.
I mean, you could rework this story to just be a revenge story about people, about not even, like, they don't even have to be armies or militias or zombies or anything. This could just straight up be a story. This could take place in the modern day. I mean, you know, it would be weird. It'd be slightly different because you would be killing far fewer people probably, but, you know, it's a story.
In a
of,
way, it feels tedious because my guess, at least, of what's going on here is Joel, in protecting Ellie and trying to get her to Seattle. Was it Seattle?
no, it was somewhere
Francisco.
else. Yeah, somewhere else.
Whoa.
When he was trying to get her to San Francisco, he wronged these people, including Abby, in such a horrendous way that she went and sought revenge against him. She killed him, and now the cycle continues with Ellie going to try and seek revenge, going after her, and it's back and forth and back and forth. And I hope that at the end of this, the goal isn't that Ellie gets to kill Abby, it's that she seeks understanding, and in a way they move past it and it's not just a continuing tit for tat back and forth, right?
Yeah, I can tell you the answer to those questions.
I know you can.
Yeah,
It's very limiting in discussion when this
well,
happens.
I know, but it's hard for me to discuss because I feel like if I, like even by affirming or denying or even
I
commenting,
know.
that like I'm still giving away kind of part of what's going on.
But don't you think there is something narratively of value in showing that kind of personal growth and moving beyond this kind of back and forth cycle of pain, it seems like?
I 100% do. I 100% do.
That gives way nothing to me as far as what this story might do.
It's just like, hey, welcome back to Rage Select. I'm super vague. I'm Jeff, and I know too much, and I'm super vague. Is this fun? Are you liking this? Speaking of fun, I don't know, Grant. Do you want to see parts of Seattle? Because we're almost out of time here. I don't know if you're done.
I'm good.
You're good. Okay.
This is what I always imagined Seattle looked like anyway.
This broken gate. This one broken gate on the
Gate with
outside.
a bunch of cars out around trees.
Yep, that's
Like, yeah,
that's Seattle for you. It's a rainforest climate, so you know there's a lot of trees. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll probably wrap it up there. Like we're in the part where what we are doing right now is we're doing a bunch of puzzles to try to
Keep an
open the
eye
front
out.
gate.
Just see
I
if you
will
can get the gate
say
open from the other side.
briefly that
Sounds
if
good.
you are a person who has gotten this far and you want to play this game, I will say that the next part is really kind of interesting because Ellie and Dina get out into the ruins of downtown Seattle, and there's kind of a segment that's like an open world segment where they've got the horse and they can kind of just go around and like
Fuck that jump right there. No, thank you.
go
I would
to
just be
different
like,
places.
Joel, we're not going to avenge you. It's fine.
That's it. We're going to turn around and go back to Jackson at this point.
I don't care that much. I mean, you're gone. What can I do?
And that's a pretty
such a revenge boner.
cool segment. Ugh. Also,
No.
uh-oh.
I'm good.
I've been watching The Floor is Lava on Netflix. It's like this little game show that's kind of very kiddie Floor is Lava game. You know?
Yeah, you and everybody else.
And the struggle to make that kind of jump. People freak out when there's like low stakes of like, oh, otherwise I fall into a pool of water right here. And like she just does that and it's like, the stakes are death.
Oh, shit. Oops. Well, oops. Well, good thing I hit that lamp.
What the fuck is that bullshit?
That's my professional video game. Oh, shit, it's a brick. Get the brick. Put the brick in the thing.
Get the brick.
Get the
Now
brick.
we can quit once you throw that shit at something.
I'll throw it at Dina. Oh, no, I won't throw it at Dina. Dina's nice.
Dina's good.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Grant, I got to get into this building, so there you go. There you go. Yeah. I feel bad. I kind of clickbaited the second part where I was like, we're throwing so many bricks today because I was just...
It was such bullshit. We found one brick.
and we didn't really even throw it at anything.
We threw it out a window. It was pretty sweet again.
Yeah.
All we've thrown it at is windows.
Two bricks, 2 windows. That's our score so far. In any case, yeah. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let us know your thoughts. We asked. I feel like we got a pretty good team humanity, team Joel response on that first one.
It was actually, there was a split.
Yeah, there was. I felt like there was a lot of team humanity, and then fucking team Joel got off their butts and came in and started representing. So.
I like the comments you guys have been giving us. I appreciate it. Keep it coming. Let me know what you guys are thinking as far as James Bond titles.
If you
also, what do you guys think of that death of Joel? Do you think it was good and justified? Is that good storytelling in video games, or is that like just fucked up and they fucked over a very interesting character for shock and awe?
That's a good question. I can't. That's a feelings question that I can't answer. So.
You have no feelings, you fucking robot.
That's true. I don't. So, yeah, I am Jeff Bott. This is the end of the video. Come back tomorrow.
Squeeze through this hole.
Goodbye.
Bye.